Ladies, gents, this is the transit that will basically have you on this Leo moon going through it, and you're gonna be banging out with the opposition, okay? And essentially, the opposition is everybody. Can I get my second glove? Fuck it. We gonna just. This is what it is. If I'm being real, okay. This is literally what it is. The opposition of what you're going to be banging out with is the intimacy that you have allowed through the transmutation of everything dark around you. This is literally external dark forces that really came for your neck while the moon was in Cancer. They came for your neck, okay? They literally tried to convince you that something that you did, the person that you are, was a threat to them as an individual. And I would like to really say on this little new moon, this is when the drama of how authentically will you step into your personal character role, how intimately, because it's the 8th house transit, will stepping into your own individual and most unique, even if it's dramatic expression of self, how doing so will actually heal some of the most deepest wounds of oh, you better be ready to knock somebody out. You gotta be on standby. You gotta be on standby. But no, really, the moon is gonna go and have a harmonious aspect. The moon in Leo, on this astro download, will be going and having really a ease of transition with how intimately do you go through the healing process of yourself, your own character, your own identity, the own version of who am I. And you're going to be more willing to be your creatively expressive self without too many fucks to give. But it came in the level of your personal healing is a direct result of when other people lied on your name, lied on your character, lied about what your creative expression and individual and personal light looks like. When anybody lied on what your heart knew to be true, depending on how well you handled that personal conflict and then allow yourself to step too far outside of yourself, not every single scenario is going to require you to go ahead and duke it out and bang with the people. Sometimes the real life solution for you to actually go through Chiron and Aries, the evolution of your character, of how intimately you relate with what about you makes you unique. This is all about this transit with the Aries Sun being exalted in Leo's home, which is the sun. Leo's home is the sun, but Aries being exalted there. Now having the moon there, we're going to basically reveal the hidden aspects behind how we really can embrace the fact that you as an individual in your collective role with Aquarius and Mars going at it, how you as an individual needs to be, you already are ready to be the one to bang. The one to bang. But understand that the fight isn't about really like going ahead and physically fighting somebody, right? The fight is when these psychic attacks, when these gaslit moments of insecurities that has risen in the opposition, aka anyone against your soul's expression, when those insecurities rise, it's important to, and you now know as an individual that we passed the Cancer moon, how to separate and differentiate the emotions of your oppressor. And when I say your oppressor, I mean the one who is spiritually attacking your soul, psychically attacking your soul, invisibly attacking your soul through testing and pushing red buttons just to see if it's safe to move in that area, to move in that direction. So what am I saying? Anyone who's you have to at this point really be willing to actually not accept or embrace people into your kingdom. Your kingdom in this instance is your circle of friends, your circle of really close contact. You have to be willing to accept and embrace during this Leo moon. All right, the moon being in Leo with Aries season and everything else going in the sky and this conjunction, you have to be willing to embrace that. The people who are with you when everything else crashes, The people who stick with you beyond the non-committal stages of connection and relating with others is the people you should really take inventory on and keep an eye on. And the ones who wanted to challenge you based off their own personal insecurities and really dive into the fact that, oh shit, they got caught in their own illusion of revealing their own weaknesses by the projection and the psychic gaslit attack on you and your individual, unique and fucking awesome nature. Anybody, you see the clear divide and you're socially willing and ready to go ahead and make that click. But that tight knit click is the key right now. It's the intimate click. It's the one who are also in their own unique expression where nobody's insecurity is above the next person, but you're able to socially relate how secure you feel as you step into the vision you have of the future. And that's what this transit is all about right now. And on April 12th or so, Jupiter will go conjunct in Pisces. Jupiter and Pisces will conjunct Neptune on April 12th. So we're still kind of leading up to that because today is only the 9th. So it already happened. This is all the moments of intensity where right now you're going to be socially asked to make sure that when you're out there in public, when you're out there relating with other people, that you actually do really honor the regalness, okay, that your integrity has already displayed it deserves. And if somebody wants to cross you and not treat you like the king or the queen that you are, you really need to cancel that motherfucker. But the magic is to actually be able to cancel them with grace as well as with compassion and in a charitable way. So how that looks in real life application is some people don't deserve your attention and you intimately deserve your own attention. By you intimately giving, by you giving a close level of actual validation, appreciation for self, you will heal some deep wounded feelings, some deep wounded marks on your masculine record, okay, on your purpose and your direction of where you're going in life and why you're going that way, aka progressively pursuing the future that you see fit. You're going to better be able through actually relating with other people. I had said all days prior, for about 5 to 6 days prior, I said stay in the house, okay, with that little glimpse of like get around locally with that Gemini energy, but Cancer is like back into the private life. Right now, you are with the Leo moon able to transmute those dark entities. And that's going to become what brightens your own heart, what brightens your light, based off of how well were you able to be an individual against these attacks on your soul, on your heart space. When people were looking to test and poke and pry in that Cancer moon, this is one of the ways that Cancer, it wants you to prove your worth, prove your place in my world. And it can, again, really look like a high school cafeteria fight where the drama is not necessarily, again, a physical violence, but it's a lot of he say, she say. And if you gave too much attention, a Leo is all about attention as well, to the more narcissistic influences or even personal and social relationships to people, if you give too much attention to them, you really are going to find yourself had been in a space of suffering. Or you might have caught yourself like kind of getting angry, kind of getting passionately annoyed with a moment, but then realizing, I'm not going to give that no attention because that's actually not my fucking problem. That's all your fucking problem. You have to be careful with this because Leo love to smoke just as much as Sag. Aries is just always ready for that smoke, even though it's not really looking for it. It's more innocent in this nature. So you have this ability to lean into the innocence of how you deal and handle with the smoke, which might just be you just giving attention to what you want and what you need and what you desire rather than what somebody else wants to do to get you outside of yourself. You have to be watchful and careful of that. You got some licks of that on a very invisible and psychic level with that moon in Cancer. And just understand that you're going to keep being able to practice and master who you are and what you do on a day-to-day and how you maintain that individual and unique character of yourself through the daily practice, okay, of taking care of your body, which ultimately helps you see clearly with your mind, which is very important for fire signs. So that's going to be the next transit as it goes into Virgo. And you're going to better be able to kind of really master what each and every step looks like of you protecting, honoring the circle of trust within yourself. the validation you gain from yourself. You will be able to master that as it keeps going on with self-care in Virgo. So this is PernellBobby. This is my Astro download, okay, for the Leo moon and how it plays into the Jupiter and Pisces conjunct Neptune. You're going to really start to see who's really supporting you and who is just supporting you because of the clout, who are just supporting you because they want to hop on the bandwagon and they recognize that your ring of fire, aka your close-knit tribe, is doing big visionary things, and they're pushing forward in a way that collectively is bettering humanity. All that smoke is starting to really clear up, and your consciousness is being expanded, and what your individual and unique role in that collective mission, okay, is all being continuously revealed. In the meanwhile, this is still the training stages on this spiritual warfare, and this is the war on your soul. As we lead and get into it deeper and deeper, it's the war on your soul. But before it even really gets there, it's right now the poison that you accept or reject onto your heart. Do not allow these dark forces to poison your heart, and do not allow you to start to reject the more heartfelt responses and actions of what you do. Follow your heart. It will lead the way. Keep your heart pure. And each and every dark force that comes upon you, I need you to transmute that dark energy and make your light that much brighter. This is PernellBobby. If you're looking for any services and want an AstroTherapy session with me one-on-one, let it be known. If you're a woman, you're looking to come to the retreat, looks like 2 spots are left over. Go ahead, check all that stuff down below. Send me an email if you want to get real personal and just reach out. I love you. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for dropping that like button. Hit it. And I'll see you soon.